This one is not about a singular game or campaign, but about a community. I am an artist and a relative newbie to D&D, been only playing for about a year and a half, and during the quarantine, I am having to rely on my art skills to get some extra money, since work's gotten complicated, and in many cases, halted. I'm a private English tutor. I'm Greek and in Greece. I also haven't been playing with many Greeks due to lack of contact with people in the hobby, so I thought I'd kill two birds with one stone and made the mistake of returning to Facebook. I thought that as a bonus, I could keep better touch with my halfling siblings through it, as the demands of work as well as the distance had been an issue. I found a Greek D&D community and joined, hoping to find some Greeks to play online with and maybe a good place to advertise my commissions, banking on the camaraderie of my fellow Greeks, you know? If anyone's gonna help you in hard times, should be your own people, right? Oh, how wrong I was. I posted looking for group notifications and got to talking with some potentials, just to find out that most were completely entitled, aggressively criticizing race/class combo choices, and suboptimal builds, ridiculing my desire to write interesting backstories, disparaging my choice to sometimes play a male character when I'm a girl, ribbing me constantly for engaging in a male hobby, and other joys. And it got worse with my art. I posted a few personal pieces to see if the response was good, and sure, they fell over themselves to like them and say how good they were. But then, when I posted my commissions page with some examples next to some prices, and it all took a very sudden 180-degree turn. I wouldn't even take that as a character portrait for free. 60 euros for that? Please, I see better works with more realism for better prices. Good try, but I certainly wouldn't give much money for that. Post their own art, which is really quite good and can be worth 50 plus euros. I don't know about better, but I wouldn't even charge 20 euros for this. But if the commissioner is demanding once change is made and guides you every step of the way, then yeah, bleed 'em dry. He's describing the standard commission process and yet acts like this is an imposition. What am I, a mosquito? I'll give you $10 for the lizard. The lizard being a 20 euro custom token of a dragonborn I put up as an example piece. I could get this off of Pinterest for free. That piece took you 20 hours? You must not be very practiced then. And this went on for a couple of days. I gave up. Took down everything I posted. I am still terrified that they stole art anyways because not all of it was watermarked, and quit that group. But it left me bitter and resentful of both Greeks and D&D players. Even though I know from experience that not everyone's like that. But it's scary that this is supposedly the biggest Greek D&D community, and this is how they act? I'm glad I ditched them when I did, but now I'm stuck grappling with imposter syndrome, worrying that my art, which I kinda depend upon, isn't good enough. I'm also questioning D&D as a whole. I recently had a rather painful experience that brought about my own anxiety, and now this? This is sad. Some people don't just understand the idea of constructive criticism. They love to be real and unapologetic, but that's not what many people should hear. A simple, I wouldn't pay that much for that, but I know that some people would have been a better way to state your opinion. But again, we are on the internet, and no one has to follow any rules. At least OP was able to get out of there, and I hope for a swift recovery. What do you all think about this situation?